What's up, everybody? Danton Whitley here with another episode of Truth Talks. I'm so excited to have my nephew, our oldest grandchild, Cafarris Whitley, with me today, just to talk about different dynamics of family, how they impact culture, and how we, the Whitleys, express ourselves as a family. This weekend is our family reunion, and I'm excited to share some of this content, just as in a way to share our perspective and our welcome to you coming to Maryland. What's the vibe you would like to set? Like, how you want it to feel?
I think for me, what even was my standalone thought kind of with it was that I wanted it to be more about family than I wanted it to be about location. Like, I know everybody's coming to Baltimore, and I love that it's coming to Baltimore. It's the first time it's coming to Baltimore, but we in Baltimore, and I feel like our family, as this family in Maryland stands, this part of the Quinn family from G-Miles branch or whatever, I feel like we big on family. Like, everybody that we can reach in arm's distance that's in Maryland, we love hard, you know. We in touch, we do things together, and I just want them to come and feel that more than I care to really show them the city of Baltimore. And I know everybody wants to see Baltimore, you know, and it got stuff to offer, and I'm down to show you the new things and whatever, but I just want them to feel the family. I'm all about the family, man. That's what I want them to be ready to. That's what I want them to be excited for.
Yeah. Seeing and sharing.
Yeah.
Caring.
And just we happen to be in Baltimore. Let's do some stuff for sure, but be ready to be together. Be ready to have fun together no matter where we at.
Yeah. The crazy thing about family is, like, you can find yourself duplicated, like the other version of you. You know, I love Marvel, the multiverse. You know what I mean? Like, other variations of yourself. Like, maybe you chose a different path, but in family, like, I see myself in like a cousin, or I see myself in like let's say a cousin Sammy, or even Terry, you know, or even Uncle Stan, you know. Like, I see myself. It's like, wow, it's like a different version of myself. You see the good, the bad, you know, amazing outcomes and like scary outcomes, you know. I mean, transparently.
Yeah.
So in our family, like, I'm just curious, is there another version of you that you automatically identify with in the family?
I think for sure. I mean, the easiest one to say is Kaya. That's my sister. But I like to say that my cousin Jeremy is the older, better me. He just did everything better, faster than. You know, I look up to him heavy, and he probably don't even know how much I look up to that man. But
wow, Jeremy Walker. Yeah, shout out to that guy.
Yeah, shout out to Jeremy. He the go for me, for real. He paving the way. But I would say he probably the unspoken, you know, other version that I would like to claim as the other version.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My little brother, he try to be me as much as he can. He look like me. He try to wear his whole afro, but he's different. He's a different breed.
Yeah.
I try to say I'm different versions of y'all, my uncles. You know, I know y'all all different versions of each other, really.
Yeah.
But, you know, I try to slide in there when I can. I'm a little older. I try to slide in there with the crowd. Come with y'all trips and whatnot. I want to be different versions of y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it, man. Now, for this podcast, for this episode, I really want to speak to families. I really want to speak to generations speaking to generations, and sharing our heart to theirs, like from their experiences that we learn from, and the choices we make, and how can we come together as a family to make a better people. You're so like Afrocentric, my people, my family. What are some things you would say to like your little brother, that generation? What are some things that some advice you would give them?
I think top of my head, if anything right now, I would say be careful what you idolize, man. It's some things out here that's, I feel like, just incite negativity and media and everything. Just be careful what you praise as what's good, what you want to push, what you want to watch over again, what you want to see over again. Because, I mean, I can say easy things like, you know, family, love your family, hold your money, whatever, but I think social media is the only thing that you can't duck. I mean, as much as you can try to, you can even delete all your social media, and somebody gonna send you a video to your phone from a text message. Like, it's gonna get to you whether you like it or not. So I mean, the biggest advice that I can say to this next generation that's growing up, living in that, paving that, making new ways to do that,
Be careful.
Is to be careful what you idolize, man. Be careful what you put on top. Be careful what you say is so good, so great. Praise positivity, praise happiness and joy, you know. God, really. Praise that.
My advice, I would say to them is embrace the genius in you, you know, like, and it comes at a young age. It comes around that age, you know, you're 13, you're 12, there's something in you, there's a spark, you know, like embrace that and go with it. Cause those are the moments that matter. Really, you can never start too young. You can never like find yourself, find your flow, find your rhythm that young and go with it, you know, take that passion and harness it. You know, so I think it's dope, man. I'm excited about this weekend. I love family, like, you know, I love the moments that we can come together, we can share.
What you looking forward to, or what do you think they should expect coming from to Maryland? You from Maryland?
Yes,
you know, the famous guy over here in these sides of the streets.
I want a vibe of just. Like, I want everybody to relax. Like, I want everybody to relax a little bit, calm down, enjoy the moments that we have to come together. We can talk, we can laugh, we can eat. I do want a spiritual encounter too. Like, we're a religious family. You know, I want some moments where I know we'll have some time on Saturday when we're eating to pray together, like to just take a moment and worship together. We're gonna sing together too. Yeah, like I want to do that. I definitely want to do that. There's so many different dynamics in our family. The different cultures coming together and embracing differences is really key, you know. Embracing like, okay, this person lives this way now, you know, like for real. Or this person ain't married no more. You know, like those kind of things. Like this person, she had a couple more babies. Or he's still not married. You know, like those different things. And
or he got married again.
Yeah, but it's real. It's like family. And I think that's what shapes community, and that's what shapes culture. Accepting people for where they are at this point is key with what's going on in the country, bigotry, racism, literally violence. I mean, there's stuff going on in California that's crazy, you know, with them, you know, it's just so much going on. So to have the opportunity to come together with people that just embrace you, that just love you, that just accept you, don't care what you done, don't care what, you know, where you been. Yeah. So I want that vibe to be respected, you know, like respect my life, my family, my individual family, and respect where I am spiritually. Because we all have our journey. We all have our ups, our downs. We all have our moments where we fall and we fail and we triumph and we victor. Like we all have those moments. We've all played the villain and we've all played the hero. We have. In every scenario in life and in time, I think we've all done that. So, and family gives you that wonderful opportunity, that wonderful chance to be with other people that accept that and accept you for that. Like whatever character you playing right now, I'll take it. You know, like I love that about our family.
Well, family still though, because you know before we was talking about the last name thing. Because so you was asking me. Well, I actually brought up the subject to you about wanting to create a new last name.
Oh my God!
I was like, if I was to get married, because I was dealing with I asked this question because I was dating a female that was saying that she wanted to hyphenate her last name, which is not an unnormal thing for a female to ask, whatever the case. But I didn't really want that because I felt like it changed our like I didn't want to hyphenate my name, but now my name looked different than your last name. And then our last name may look different than the son's last name because he might just have mine or he might get it hyphenated and just not as consistent as it would be in legal paper or whatever the case. But so I'm like, maybe I can just make my own, that's like Malcolm X, and just everybody, we the X's now, like this is my new lineage. But you didn't like that.
So the way you want to do that, just to clear this up, The way you want to do that. So your last name is Whitley. I completely disagree with this, first and foremost, because I feel like your name is your legacy, your heritage, and I think it's an honor to carry your family name as a man.
Yes.
That's just how I feel.
Yes.
But if a man wants to now change his legacy and his name to combine it with a woman's, to make a new last name, to make a new legacy for yourself. That's what you're saying.
To create my own, correct?
To create your own, outside of the Whitleys.
Outside of the Whitleys, which was already outside of the Quins, which is the reunion we go to.
Nice. Well, I see what you did there, but I'm just saying. For every family, there's a legacy. There's a last name, and if you want to just not carry on that name to preserve a whole new legacy, which I mean, we're talking about the paternal side of the family, not the maternal side. So the paternal side of the family, the male carries the name, the legacy. So I mean, it just.
I guess for
as far as the Quinn, to respond to what you're saying about the Quins, which is a different last name than Whitley or Rogers,
or Taylor.
Or Taylor,
or Benson.
But it's now Whitley. Mm-hmm. So our legacy now becomes the legacy of our father,
right?
Which to me matters. But if you're saying I would rather create my own legacy attached from the legacy of my father, then that's cool. I mean, that's your decision.
I guess for me, it's like, I'm thinking we calling it, like, it's my dad's legacy is really not his, it's Pop-Pop's.
See, that's
is this what we're saying? I'm asking.
But that's the beauty of family.
No,
it's
yes,
the
right,
family
absolutely,
legacy.
absolutely. But why is terrible for me to want to be Pop-Pop?
No, it's not about you being Pop-Pop.
I know it's not about me being Pop-Pop, but it's so terrible for me to want to create my own legacy. And now, you know, it's not so much of I'm still holding his that he gave to me through him. It's mine that I'm giving to my son to have him to hold for the next.
Yeah.
So, and even still with merging the last name, it didn't even have to be all of that. Like I said, Malcolm X.
What else? Religious reasons?
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just saying, like, it's a different last name. I'm sure he has a mother and a father, and I'm sure they had opinions on him doing that, because they probably didn't change their last name to X. And I don't think they shunned him as a child. I don't think that takes away his family, because a bloodline is a bloodline. It's the blood. The blood. My last name ain't taking your blood.
The identity of the bloodline lies in the name. The identity of the bloodline lies in the name, and I can preach that.
I mean, but Malcolm X changed it for religious purposes because they said that the white man gave him that name. So that's not even the name of his real blood.
Okay.
That's the name of his slave owner.
Okay.
So yes, it was religious purposes, but history shows that that's not his name. He didn't know it. That's why he chose X. So if these are the reasons you're giving me on why I need to do it, these technical bloodline reasons, these lineage reasons, it's not really consistent, because all of these, you know what I'm saying? Like, the blood is to me, you know, and I think it's okay to want to start my own line. Like, I'm the first grandson of this one. Y'all did it. Y'all did great. Papa had a great lineage. Y'all want to change the church. You want to take it up from him. Change the church to your church. New lineage. It's new. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, man. I honor Pop-Pop. I love Pop-Pop. You know that.
I want to correct this. I don't want to change the church to my church. You went hard. Oh, wow. I don't even know if we're going to edit this out. I don't want to change the church to my church. I want the church to be God's church.
Yes.
And I want it to be the best church it can be. That's all I want. Yes. It's not about me. It's not about my decisions. It's about what's best for the ministry. But do continue if you can.
Well, yes. But that was all. You know, I just don't think taking I guess as up. I mean, I guess as up. I don't know what word to use. Uppity. For lack of a better term, as it may sound, to want to start my own lineage. I guess to want to start my own family line, bloodline, whatever. It's still the same blood. Papa blood ain't going nowhere. Like, it's still in me. It's still in my veins. And
his memory still remains who he is, what he's done. That's his thing.
It's just,
I respect that.
I want to have one too. You know, I'm young. I can start one now and maybe be as great as his. That'd be nice. Mm-hmm. So, you know.
So okay, well, let's talk about this for a moment. So, like, you find Oh, he's single, you know. So like, let's say this now. So if you find a female, her name is, let's say, LaShawn Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
So your name would now be Cafarris Whitson.
That's just an option. I'm not even saying because we can
And now y'all are known as the Whitsons.
The Whitsons.
That is
The Whitsons, which is not,
and that's y'all.
which is a new lineage.
Lineage
from the Whitleys. You go back in our history. I came from a Whitley.
The Whitsons.
Now I am now a Whitson. Now it doesn't have to be that whole conjoined thing. That was just an example I used because I feel like that's it may sound fair to the female because the scenario, like I said, I was dealing with a girl that wanted to hyphenate. So I'm like, maybe we can just push it together. Now we got to deal with the line in the middle and all of the. And now our whole family has their last name. But this was me. This was a perfect version of a compromise because it was us meeting exactly in the middle. She said she wanted to be hyphenated. I said I want you to take my last name fully. The middle is just pushing them together. We both have a new last name. Now she don't, because I mean, the reason. I don't want to go too deep into that, honestly, because I don't want to expose the exact reason why she wanted to do it. But I understood. It made sense, honestly. I was like, that's a valid reason on why you don't want to lose that last name. But I don't want to lose mine, and I don't want my kids to be distant from. I don't want any differences through our family name. I want our family to be joined through our name. Consistently through. So,
hey, respect to it. Respect to it. It's in my opinion, it's heritage, it's legacy.
Mm-hmm.
That way, everything that my father has done.
I don't know how you're gonna feel about this question, but what lineage do you feel like your sons will be carrying?
The Whitley
Your older
name.
sons.
Oh, so that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, honestly though, cause you love them. I don't want anything to say make you feel like I don't think I know you accept them and all that, but when they get married and give their last name to someone else and carry on a lineage and have a family name, it's not gonna be yours.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Like, do you feel like that's any different than my decision to do what I'm doing like that? Because I guess I don't know why you feel like that. So
no. When I say respected, I genuinely respect.
But do you feel like it takes me out of the family? Like, do you feel like it takes me out of the lineage?
It changes your last name.
Yeah.
It changes your last name. Yeah. It doesn't take you out of the family or the lineage.
I don't think it takes me out.
It does change your last name, so it distinguishes you from the family's name. Which in current society it does matter, and sometimes it don't matter. It just. But to address your question, my two older sons are bonus sons, so not biological. They don't have my last name. So their last name is Green. When they get older, and Diamante 18 now, so when he decides to get married, his last name will be Green. The name of his family will be Green. It will be his wife Green, his children Green.
Yeah.
It won't have Whitley ties. It won't have my last name. And how do I feel about that? It's a great question. As long as I did my job as a good father, that's all that matters. That he can have a family, that would make me proud. That he could have that he found somebody, he could have a family, and even if he's whatever his success level is and how great he does. As long as he's successful in it, I'm good with that. Like, I don't have to take the credit and be like, well, your last name got to be Whitley for me to, feel good or bad about it. But
yeah,
that's just me, man. So that's why I respect what you're saying. Like, I do. If you want to create your own, I like branding and marketing, your own brand. That's cool. Like, do that. I think that's cool.
Now that doesn't mean I'm against. I'm all for if she wants to take my last name, then let's do it. Like I said, that was a particular situation where I was something that I would have been fine doing, and something that I don't think is a bad idea. But I'm all for the traditional. Just take my. We can let Whitley ride a little bit, I guess. If if the wife wants to do that, if the woman I meet wants to do that, I'm not against it.
So
I just like the idea.
So I gotta ask one more question with this. since we're already here, what are those characteristics? And today, and you, I mean, you definitely represent yourself. But I'm married. I'm happily married. Like, I'm grateful that I'm married.
Yes,
I'm so grateful I'm married,
so
man. Yeah, every day I am. But for somebody that's single right now, in the times that is right now, what qualifies women to be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna marry you?
Oh, man.
Like, all right, yes, all right, you get it.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't say I don't know, but you list off things, people feel like you're saying a whole bunch of, just listing off, trying to find a perfect woman or whatever. But I just want a woman that love God, a woman that can love my family just as much as I love them, that can be accepted. Just how we accept, because I feel like we open, man. We let people in, and I want her to be just as open armed as we are, because I feel like I'm a giving person. I need my wife to be willing to ready to get with me. I need a smart girl, man, because I be looking stuff up, and I call you out on some stuff you don't know. I need you to be educated, just a little bit.
That was your viral moment. To say whatever you wanted to say to the shorty in the camera, whoever was watching.
I ain't that dude.
No,
they'll see me.
I think those are great characteristics. I mean, like I think today it's in a space of, if that's all it is, like, it's so many women in the church that's like that. You know what I mean? So many women that's like, I know that's in the 20s, and I don't even know if we want to get, like you was asking me, I don't know if you want to get this far, but what is it, and I know a lot of young females, I'm like, I wish you could find somebody, but niggas don't want you. Like, niggas they don't want to, it's like.
I think right now everything is more about a mindset. Everybody just has different mindsets. And then you don't realize how different the mindset is till you get with that person, live with that person, and find out things are different later than you wish you would have found out. People don't learn each other no more before they get with each other. I guess that's really the problem, And then sometimes you learn them too late. Sometimes you find out you like them after you lost them. Sometimes you find out you hated them after you got them. But I think it's more about, and it's about, and it's a fast society right now. Everything is fast. People like things to go fast. My sister watches videos in 2 times speed.
I know.
Literally.
That's crazy.
Like, literally puts the little joint on YouTube to like 2x.
So it's faster.
Yes. I was trying to show her an interview. She said, too slow. I can't watch it.
Wow.
I said, dog. But things are fast now.
I don't got time for it. I don't have time.
I think that's a big thing, man. People don't learn each other before. And I think I think it's hurt relationships where, had you just learned the person, the relationship could have actually been good because you knew what y'all were getting into, and y'all could have adjusted to that before y'all started. Whereas, you don't learn. You found out too late, and you recouping off of years of feeling like this was something that you didn't know about the person. Now you feel like it's a new person because you ain't noticed about them, but it's the same person. You just didn't know that last detail until too late. So I think just learning each other is the biggest thing right now, man. Everything goes so fast.
Yeah. All right, man. So I think this completes the episode. Thanks, Wayne, man. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sitting. Thanks for talking. Hartford Haven, it is a dream, man. It's a dope spot. You like it?
Yeah, it's clean.
Yeah. So we'll be living here for a little while, creating content, sharing our message, sharing our hope, sharing love, sharing family, sharing faith, all those amazing things. Stay tuned.